Good morning, my name is Jay. Welcome to my channel, Jay Wanders Out. Today, I thought I would like to share with you my big announcement for 2022. So come back after the intro. Of course, the moment I decide to record this video is the first Tuesday of the month at 10 a.m. And Americans will all know 10 o'clock, first Tuesday of the month is when they test all the emergency alarms. I don't know if you could hear it. I've got a lav mic, so I was trying to isolate the audio. I guess I'll wait for the announcement, so you'll have to wait. I'm walking along this trail and it looks like there's a little side trail that's traveled and looks like a nice little tent area. It's uneven, but I wonder why it's flattened out. I don't think it's people because there's no camping out here. Could be deer, coyote. So as I was saying, big announcement for 2022 is in February, early February, I'm gonna through hike the Appalachian Trail. Yep, it's about time for a long trail. In 2018, I through hiked the Pacific Crest Trail, and I felt like at the end, I just didn't have enough. Like I wanted more, and I wanted more. A lot of people that wind up doing one through hike do tend to want more, but I felt like it didn't really satisfy me. I don't know. But earlier this year in 2021, I through hiked the Arizona Trail. When I did the PCT, I recorded video, like vlogged through the whole time. I made a video for about every 3 days on trail, 3 or 4 days. So on the Arizona Trail is 54 days, and I released a video for almost every day except maybe one day, just because when you have a lot of zeros, there's nothing to record, and I'm not sure I'm walking here. No bears out here, so no worries. Yeah, so on the Arizona Trail, I vlogged every day. For 54 days, I skipped one day, but that was like a trial run. I kind of wanted to do the AT eventually. So I wanted to vlog every day here, but I wasn't sure if I could do it on the Arizona Trail because it actually worked out pretty well. And I was worried that if I tried to vlog every day, I just wouldn't have any content. So each video would just be like 3 or 4 minutes long. But I found on the Arizona Trail, like I had enough interesting things for 20 minutes a day even. Sometimes more, depending on where I was, like the scenery, if it was like super beautiful. And sometimes it was like 15 minutes. Like in the Grand Canyon, I think that video was almost 40 minutes long. But the hike down is just so beautiful. Like you just have to show it, you know? But I'm looking forward to it on the Appalachian Trail. I'm gonna do it every day. And I'm excited actually. On the drive to this park to film this, I was thinking about like, I'm gonna have to reserve a motel room and buy plane tickets soon because it'll be late January when I fly. Right now, I'm at my sister's in Chicago suburbs, and I'm at a park here. In just a few days, I'm gonna actually fly out to Germany, and I'll be spending a little under 3 months there because Americans can be there up to 90 days without a visa. So we'll do that, and then after I come back, it's gonna be about 25 days before I fly out, and that's it. Have all my gear and ready to go. So in case you don't know, the Appalachian Trail is a long trail. It's about 2,160 miles. It starts in Georgia at Springer Mountain. It's about the northeastern area of Georgia, and it just kind of heads along the Appalachian Mountains until Katahdin in Baxter State Park in Maine. It goes through 14 states, so I'd say most of those states I've never even been to. So it goes through 14 states. We'll be hitting Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, then Maine. 14 states, all within about 5 to 6 months. It generally takes people about 5 to 6 months. I will be taking my time because I know vlogging will take more time. So I'm planning on doing it in about 5 months, 5.5 months. Some people do it much quicker, but I like to take my time, enjoy my town stops, get my work done. And I hope I can showcase the whole trail for all of you. When I started backpacking in 2014, the Appalachian Trail was the first long trail I heard about. And it was after reading about that and watching a lot of vlogs that I realized that there was a PCT, and I actually decided on the PCT as my first through hike. So it's exciting to get onto AT. I actually have been there once. I was backpacking in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and I did a little section there from Fontana Dam up to, I forget the name of the shelter, but it's by Cove something. So it'll be exciting to get back there, walk over the dam again, and just, I don't know, just go to all the places that people have mentioned. Because I watch a lot of vloggers, and I watch a lot of AT vloggers. So it'll be really interesting. And this year, already, there are so many AT vloggers out there. So I'm sure we're gonna be in each other's videos quite a bit once they all catch up to me, because I'm starting pretty early for a vlogger. The reason I'm starting in early February is I really don't like the heat. And if you start February, you're not gonna get really hot weather. You might actually go further north enough that you can avoid most of the hot weather. And I don't like ticks, and there will be no ticks at least the first few months, so I don't even have to worry about that. Unfortunately, I don't think there are gonna be any bears because they're all gonna be hibernating. So that's kind of a bummer, no bears. Probably no rattlesnakes for a long time, but the key is no ticks. And unfortunately, mice will be around all the time, but I really liked it, hiking cold, and I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know, it's nice not being super sweaty at the end of the day, and I just perform worse when it's hot. The other reason I'm hiking early is because I like to avoid the big bubble. From the registration information, it looks like March is actually where the bubble is. It starts kind of in late February and tapers off early April. It's kind of unlike the other trails where the bubbles start in April. So if I start at February, I figure the bubble will slowly catch up to me, but by the time they catch up to me, they'll have shrunk a little as people get off trail and whatnot. But also the shelters won't be as full if I start early. Although there are a lot of people starting in February and January, which is pretty wild. I kind of want to start late January, but we'll see. The other thing with February is, I guess, February 22nd, there were a lot of people registered, and I was wondering what it was about. And it seems it's called Tuesday, the number 2. Actually, let's go like that. Tuesday, so it's February 22nd, 2022 at 2:22 and 22 seconds is Tuesday. So I think a lot of people are starting then because of that. I figured maybe I'll start February 2nd because that's also Tuesday, but 1 digit less than 2:22. During the next 2 weeks, I'll be releasing videos regularly, kind of just going over some of the questions people ask regarding a long trail or the Appalachian Trail itself. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm getting excited just talking about this. So I'm hoping my hands aren't shaking too much, shaking the camera. But I will release videos on my big 3, all the camera gear I'm taking. I'm still undecided on a lot of things. And I'm taking a new tent with me. I had the duplex on the PCT as well as the AZT, but I like to cut weight and bulk, so I'm gonna go with something smaller. So let's see which one I pick for that. Since this is an official announcement, I should probably go over a little introduction to myself. I'm 49 years old. I'll be 50 years old on trail, which is a huge landmark. But I was in the Marine Corps from 2002 to 2007, so I'm used to really crappy situations, and really every situation I've been in since has been pretty nice. So it gives you a lot of perspective. I thru hiked PCT in 2018, Arizona Trail 2021, and I've been just living out of my 4Runner. Most of you, or a lot of you, have come on because of my 4Runner videos, but I've been living out of that, just traveling, especially the west side. There's just so much more public land out there to camp out for free and whatnot. And that's it. This year I've been driving along, supporting my girlfriend who is thru hiking the Continental Divide Trail we both actually met on the PCT in Northern Oregon, just in the middle of nowhere by Ramona Falls. So that was really nice. I really got to enjoy that. But when you hang out with other thru hikers a lot, you kind of want it. And I'm looking forward to this quite a bit. I don't know, I'm getting my gear ready. That's all I can think about sometimes, is just getting my gear ready. It's kind of unique though, because I'll be in Germany as I try to finalize all my gear. I admit a lot of it's gonna be the same as other hikes just because I have the gear already. I don't want to spend extra money on things I don't really need. I think electronics is the big thing, and yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how those go. Because I've been traveling out west so much, on Google Maps, I have the timeline recording my location all the time since 2013, I think. And there are a lot of red dots everywhere on the US, even Vancouver Island, but they're mostly on the west side. There are huge gaps. And I admit, on the east, there's not much. So I need to fill that in. There's just way too much empty space. So I'm looking forward to just cutting right through the middle. Like, I've been in North Carolina quite a bit because I was stationed at Cherry Point, the Marine Corps base out there along the coast. But now it's time to just kind of head up. There's a little bit of red dots where I went to the Great Smoky Mountains, but that's not much. So I'm just gonna fill that all in one grand adventure. So I hope you join me. I'll be vlogging every day. There'll be a week delay. So starting February 7th, 8th, videos will start of the actual trip. So subscribe, like, and share this with anybody else that likes to follow vloggers, especially Appalachian Trail related. And I look forward to meeting all the other vloggers out there. I love meeting the newer vloggers. It's a lot of fun. And I watch a lot of them already. I see there's a lot registered already. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you all. So one of the things I look forward to most, of course, Tina and I have discussed, is once you're on a thru hike, you could eat so much. You could just eat all the time, just the fattiest foods, and you're still gonna lose weight. So I'm looking forward to that. Is that one of the weirder things to look forward to on a thru hike?